Okay, quick video between the ANSI S500, that's a standard that's created from the IICRC that you see listed here, pictured in the camera, and the screen that I'm sharing, which is ChatGPT-4. All right. Now, if I just make a very quick question here and I say, tell me about the section 12.4.1 of the ANSI IICRC S500 2021. Okay, that's the latest version, so 5th edition, which I have a copy of. It's going to spit out this section here, and it's going to say it's a removal of contaminated materials. And if you go into page 64, it is definitely not that. It is actually all about controlling the spread of water, and then excess water should be absorbed, drained, pumped, or vacuum extracted, and goes further into additional detail. So that's just one question. If I were to ask it a question again and say something that's maybe not basic, what section talks about mechanical dehumidification? Okay. What section of the S500 talks about mechanical dehumidification? It's going to say section 10.6, and I'll tell you that that's actually incorrect. It's 12.5.2, and section 10.6 is actually the initial response, inspection, and preliminary determination. So for our restorers out there, for customers that are using ChatGPT-4 Waterdamage, just be careful. Sections are not correct. Information might not be equal. Sometimes it's good information, but you just have to be cautious that things are not necessarily lining up. And I checked previous versions, and it just doesn't seem to be part of a previous version either. So I'm not sure where these section numbers are coming from, but just be aware that some of the information here may be correct and may not be correct. So if you ask it, what are the categories of water based on S500, and it'll start going in there, category 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you go into section 10.4.1 and I look at that, it's not exact, but it does give a summary of it. And I get ChatGPT doesn't want to go in and they don't want to copy something, and I totally understand that. But what I'm trying to explain here is rely on a professional, rely on somebody that's able to go through this and bring out this evidence and utilize this guideline correctly. And just be aware, ChatGPT-4 may not be accurate or might be summarizing. And if you are a restorer in the field, or if you're a customer, rely on an expert's opinion, rather than ChatGPT-4. It was going to be the other way. I was going to actually make this video originally about how accurate it was, and it is kind of helpful for like basic steps and like what steps should you take. Sure, that's helpful, but when you actually want to go in and actually get into the guidelines and what they say and what steps you should take, it actually doesn't line up properly. So just be aware of that. And hopefully that was helpful to you, and we can prevent secondary damage and prevent doing the wrong thing. Have a great day. Thank you.